So here's to the late bloomers, the misfits, the oddballs. Thank God for you. I'm testing out my new microphone. Maybe I'm not supposed to be parked here. I don't trust this microphone like I do the one that I use at home, but let's just assume this is going well. Seems like it's picking up my voice. I don't think I'm gonna like this microphone, but I'm gonna have to deal with the audio, so. I did not like that microphone, so I just used my camera's audio. I feel like we need heroes who can't do things. That doesn't make any sense, I know, but it does to me. We need heroes who can't, how to articulate. Like, have you ever negatively attached your whole identity to the things you can't do, the experience you don't have, or just what makes you different? I think it's great when we have people we look up to who don't fit a societal norm, who have failed but are resilient and they've still come out the other side, I guess. I thought of that the other day, but now I can't really put into words what I was talking about. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'll give an example. This is a small example, but it can be applied to anything. It could be applied whatever, you know, you might feel bad about. The example of knowing how to drive a car. I did not get my driver's license until I was about 23 years old. That's pretty late. It's kind of late. That's late. I mean, I live in Chicago, so I don't really need it. I use public transportation, but before I got my license, I lived in shame about it. That sounds kind of crazy, but it's hard to express what I mean. I lived in shame. I felt really bad about myself. Also due to some not very nice people in my life. You know, sometimes you gotta ignore people who aren't rooting for you or are just making you feel like crap. And it's disguised as, I don't know what it's disguised as. That's beside the point. So I became determined to get it because I felt so bad about myself. I was like, I have to learn to drive. I have to get my license. And I did. Even though now I mainly use public transportation. Am I glad I can drive? Of course. It's a good skill to have. But accomplishing that partially came to be for the totally wrong reasons. It came from wanting to be accepted by other people. It came from feeling like I had to fit in. And it came from people making me feel bad about myself, I'm gonna be honest. Looking back, that sounds insane. I mean, like, whatever. Mind your own business. Some people need to mind their own business. Some people need to mind their own business. Kool-Aid jammers, of course. Brought some cherries. Chicago Beach Day. My favorite kind of day. So anyway, I got my license, happy ending. Then guess what happened? Over time, I started to notice something. I started to find out that some of the coolest people, even people I looked up to, some of my favorite people, did not drive, could not drive. And I don't think they really cared. Off the top of my head, Norm Macdonald, David Sedaris, just Google people who can't drive. And then I noticed, wait a minute, there are people in my own life who I know who don't drive, and I never even thought about it because I wasn't sitting there judging them. And then I started to meet more people who didn't even have their license, and I realized how much time I had wasted being so ashamed of it. All because I thought I was, there was something wrong with me. I thought I wasn't cool. I don't know. The things we waste time on, you know? Got an electric skateboard. That's like the perfect size.
Schaefer's trying sushi for the first time.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Yeah.
I'm putting it on the door this week.
What do you need the napkin for?
Whipping.
Oh, you're like, I'm gonna...
What do you think?
I like it. Cool. Very good. 2 thumbs up from me. Wait, so what is in this?
Yellowtail, avocado, scallion. Moving up to sashimi now, which is without rice. Just regular old raw fish. Don't spit in that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really good.
The reaction.
I'll eat whatever.
This is the tuna, right?
With rice.
Yay!
Yay, Schaefer! Clap, clap, clap. We're sad after the beach, aren't we?
Do you feel a little
I was
bit more
fully
revived?
zoomed in on your lips right
I
there.
think you needed food, guys.
Oh my god, I haven't tried this. I think a lot is unsaid, that if it were said, some people would feel a little bit more encouraged and confident in themselves. So here's to anyone who, even for the dumbest reasons, might not think they're enough in any way. I'll say it. You're being kind of dumb if you think you're not enough for some stupid reason that somebody told you. No offense. I'm talking to my past self too. I'm probably talking to myself now about something. Grocery store break. So I guess the right word probably isn't hero. I'm not talking about Spider-Man. I'm not talking about Tobey Maguire here. How millennial of me. We just need examples that show us that the things that make us different don't mean that we're any less than or that we aren't capable of extraordinary things. Is this an excuse to be like, oh, well, that person doesn't do this, so I don't have to push myself to do it? No, that's not what I mean. It just helps not feeling alone when you do end up on what feels like a different path than most people. The things you're ashamed of, sometimes that's where the electricity is. That's where the substance is. That's where it all starts. There's something there. If you don't waste time thinking you have to bury it or hide it. Don't feel like a weirdo. Don't feel embarrassed. I have plenty of embarrassing stories to tell. But for now, I think that's enough. This is CQ. Peace out. I should probably not be parked here anymore.